Very good morning to all the students of class 10th D. Beta, we have completed ball poem yesterday only. So we would be starting with the one chapter which is left of supplementary book. The Thief's Story, chapter number 2. Fine. It is written by Ruskin Bond, famous Indian writer of English. Fine. Before starting with the story, I would like to tell you about Ruskin Bond. Was a famous Indian writer in English, and he was born on 19th May 1934, and his father was in Air Force. So Ruskin started living with his grandmother in Dehradun, and he spent his time in London also. And he is recognized as one of the leading writers, Indian writers, I must say. They are particularly known for his short stories. Fine, he would write, Ruskin Bond would write short stories particularly, and he was very famous for that. Clear? Still students are joining. So let's start with this thief's story. Now, by just reading the title, what comes into your mind? The thief's story. So something about a thief will be there, would be stealing the things from people's houses or amount like that. Fine. By reading the just title, we just start speculating, okay, it's about a thief only. So actually the story is more than a thief's story. It is just more than that. Why? Because a story is not going to deal with only the act of thievery or stolen amounts only. The story is going to deal with the basic human values. So this is the trait of Ruskin Bond. Whenever he is just sharing one short story with us, he would be, unfolding that human traits in front of us, human values, how to be grounded, how to remain true and honest in one's life. So it is about basic human values and human relationships. They are more important than materialistic things. A person, we people consider that richness by seeing the amount or property or the clothing or brand the person is wearing. Fine. But actually, a person, real richness lies in your values. Real richness lies in the way you carry yourself, the way you treat others, right? And suppose you are the richest person on this earth, and if you don't have manners to talk, if you don't talk politely to others, fine, if you do not consider the value of others, you do not respect your elders, then the money is of no use. Fine, money can be, earned, but respect is earned with your deeds only. Fine. So this story is more than a thief's story, which would be telling us about value of human relationships. Clear. And it is very easier for a thief to rob a greedy man. Fine. Thief also sometimes sees, okay, this person is having enough money, I should steal the amount from his house. But what if the person whom you're going to rob is such an honest and genuine personality? Can that genuineness or honesty of the person affect a thief also? That is to be read in this story. Fine. So rather than, you can see beta reflection is there, but I would be just reading aloud. Thief story. Narrator was a thief. So in this, there are mainly two characters. One is narrator, fine, and second one is Anil, a 25-year-old young man, fine. So narrator was a thief. He was just 15-year-old. He was a teenager only, the narrator of the story. Targets Anil, 25-year-old young man. As I told you that he is a thief at such a tender age, he's quite proficient in thievery. These days, even kids are very smart. So kids can be molded in any way, in any manner, in a good manner as well as in bad manner. So this 15-year-old narrator, this boy who's going to tell the story, he is a thief and he's going to rob this 25-year-old young man named Anil. Introduced himself as Hari Singh. So when he meets Anil, he would be introducing himself as Hari Singh. Who is going to introduce himself as Hari Singh? Narrator. Clear? And he keeps on changing his names. Every month he changes his name, and then he commits another thievery and another thievery and all. So he has become proficient in this business. Starts cooking for Anil. He did not know how to cook properly though, but he wanted to join his home. He wanted to live with him, and he thought whenever I get a chance, I would just commit my thievery and I will sneak away. I will run away. So he starts cooking for Anil. Anil promises him to teach him. What he promises him to teach him? When Anil is a very genuine and honest person, he is a writer in the story. He's going to write books and all. So he's a very genuine and honest person. When he sees that, okay, a teenager is there in need of work, I should offer him help. Though he was not earning good amount, even then he hires him for cooking work. And he promises him, okay, you don't know how to do the signatures, you don't know how to read and write. I would help you to be literate person. So Hari steals Anil's money. By the end of the chapter, we would be finding Hari would be stealing the amount from Anil's home whenever Anil would be earning it. And what happens next, that I haven't written over there. Obviously, if I will be unraveling every aspect of the story, you won't even listen to me then. Okay, so let's continue. I would be sharing the screen. You better keep your books in front of you. Voices audible, screen clear. A young boy makes friends with Anil. This box I'm reading better. Anil trusts him completely and employs him. Does the boy betray his trust? This is to be read in the story. Betray means to cheat. This we would be reading beta. Who does I refer to? I is a narrator. What is a fairly successful hand at? Means what does he get from Anil in return for his work? This all these questions, just like comprehension, you can say. You have read it, all the questions, then we will be able to find. You will be giving me the answers. I won't be telling you, okay? So I is the narrator, a 25-year-old boy. Clear? Let's start our story. The thief's story. Yes, I would be reading from my book, beta. You just keep your books there. I was still a thief when I met Anil, and though only 15, I was an experienced and fairly successful hand. Experienced and fairly successful hand means he was a proficient thief by now. He has committed many acts of thievery so far that he had become quite successful in many acts. So he is an experienced thief, I must say. Anil was watching a wrestling match when I approached him. He was about 25. Underline, this is the character sketch of Anil Beta. Firstly, when he meets Anil, he was watching a wrestling show on TV and he was 25, a tall, lean fellow and looked easygoing. Not TV Beta, they have not mentioned, sorry, by mistake. I just spoke. He was watching a wrestling match and he approached him and Anil was a tall, lean guy and looked very friendly. Easygoing means the people who are very easy to talk to, very social. He was very compassionate, kind, and simple enough for my purpose. Means, you know, thieves, they can understand the nature easily. They are able to perceive, okay, this man seems to be very innocent, I should loot him. So I had not had much luck of late and thought I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. So he could not get much time even. Within minutes, he became friendly with Anil and both of them became acquainted. You look a bit of a wrestler yourself, I said. A little flattery helps in making friends. See, flattery means fake praise. Fine. So he started doing flattery of Anil so that he will become friendly. So do you, he replied, which put me off for a moment because at that time I was rather thin. So if you are saying to a thin man that you look like a wrestler, obviously he would be responding in this way only. He says, okay, if I look like a wrestler, you also look like a wrestler, means fine. So this is his explanation. If you are calling a thin person a wrestler, so he was also thinner than even Anil. Well, I said modestly, I do wrestle a bit. What's your name? So he started a common conversation at a wrestling match with Anil. So Anil asks him, "What's your name?" And he immediately says, "Hari Singh." I lied. Obviously, this is not his real name. "I took a new name every month that kept me ahead of the police and my former employers." So how does he give practical implementation to his thievery? He goes to someone's houses. Firstly, he becomes friendly with the owner. Then he enters into their houses. He starts doing some household work, and then he would be stealing the amount from them. Okay. Then after this introduction, Anil talked about the well-oiled wrestlers who were grunting, lifting, and throwing each other about. I didn't have much to say. Anil walked away. I followed casually. So after this, the boy talk. Simply, they were talking about the wrestlers, how they are throwing and grunting and yelling, lifting each other. He talked about he has interest in watching wrestling matches. So after this match, he started moving back to his home and he started following him. Who is following? Narrator is following Anil. "Hello again," he said. I gave him my most appealing smile. "I want to work for you," I said, "but I can't pay you." So immediately he just said that, "Hello, I want to work for you." But immediately he also says, "But I can't pay you." And those were the struggling days going on in the life of Anil, 25-year-old young man. He's already at the verge at this age. Boys, they are trying to set up their businesses, or they're trying to get a job. They're trying to earn and settle into their lives. So he says, "I can't pay you. I don't have money enough to pay you." I thought that for a minute, perhaps I had misjudged my man. I asked, "Can you feed me?" So firstly, this thief, this narrator is thinking, okay, I have, got a wrong man this time. He can't pay. He does not have money. So first, after thinking, he just asked, "Can you feed me at least?" And then again, next question. These are the game of questions going on between the two. Conversation of questions only. He asked that, "Can you work for me?" He says, "I cannot pay." He says, "Can you feed me?" He says, "Can you cook?" And he says, "I can cook." I lied again. So he just is, lying to him so that he can enter or sneak into his home. He says, "I can cook. If you can cook, then maybe I can feed you." He took me to his room over the Jamna sweet shop and told me I could sleep on the balcony. So over the Jamna sweet shop, this is the resident of Anil, and he just says that balcony is there for you. There you can sleep. But the meal I cooked that night must have been terrible, because Anil gave it to a stray dog and told me to be off. But I just hung around, smiling in my most appealing way, and he could not help laughing. So see, he welcomed that stranger. This is the good part. On this is bad part also, we should not allow, but he thought this is just a 15-year-old boy who needs work. Though Anil was not having money to pay, even then he did not say no to narrator. That shows, what does it show? Okay, I won't be speaking now. You people tell me. Raise your hands. Tanya is raising hand. What about others, beta? What does this show about character of Anil? Anil just asked narrator to come along, even though he was not having money. What does it show about his personality? What about others? I want everyone to raise hand. Beta, only one child and two children, three children, four, not more than that. Naive and kind. Okay, Bisam is saying. Okay, Princey, you can speak, beta.
That he is kind and ready to help others.
He's ready to help. He's Saksham Grover is saying he's Dakshita is saying Anil is welcoming in nature. He's saying he's empathetic. Yes, Saksham, right answer. But try to speak. Okay, Tanya, you are also beta. Tell what do you want to say.
Anil is helpful and kind in nature.
Very kind and helpful in nature. Fine. So by the acts of others, we can easily, know about the personality. Clear? So let's continue with our story. He took me to his room over the Jamna sweet shop. Fine, we have read so far. And you know, the very first day when they reached back, he used the name, okay? Yes, can you hear me, everyone? Did your connection break in between? My connection was broken for a second. Okay, fine. I don't know what happened, but let me continue sharing the screen with you. So, he took me to his room over the Jamna sweet shop when he just cooked a meal for Anil, and Anil gave it to a stray dog. Why he gave it to a stray dog? Because it was not worth eating. He told me to be off. He just said that you go away, and he never wanted to show it to him also that you cooked so bad. Otherwise, we people, you know, if we are hiring a cook and cook does not know how to cook the food, definitely nobody of us will hire that cook. We will straight away say that you don't know how to cook, you can leave. But he was so generous, so kind and compassionate that he thought a teenager boy is there, he would learn to cook. So rather than throwing him out of his house, he just cracked a joke out of it. They, both of them started laughing when they saw that he's feeding the stray dog with that. Okay. So later he patted me on the head and said, never mind, he would teach me to cook. He also taught me to write my name and said he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers. So he patted his head. He appreciated that at least he tried to cook. He said that he would teach him to cook also. He would teach him to write his name, and he would teach him to write sentences and add numbers. Means he wanted him to be literate at least. I was grateful. I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve. See, a thief will think like a thief only. Anil is thinking that I would teach this boy so that he will be able to read and write at least. He will be able to secure good job maybe. So he's thinking in a good way. You can see this picture, the kind of relationship they are sharing. This is 15-year-old boy, Hari Singh, with fake name Hari Singh. Original name he has not mentioned. And this boy, 25-year-old young man, Anil. He wanted to teach him, and Hari Singh is thinking, that 15-year-old narrator is thinking that I would, you know, even I'll be literate, I can achieve bigger thievery acts. I can do more acts of stealing. It was quite pleasant working for Anil. I made the tea in the morning and then would take my time buying the day's supplies, usually making a profit of about ₹1 a day. Now see, he is mincing money, ₹1 per day. So after making tea for Anil, Anil would send him by giving money, okay, go and buy groceries or vegetables or whatever the day's needs are. Per day, he's feeding himself and that boy. And he is just keeping ₹1 with him by just telling him a lie. I think he knew I made a little money this way, but he did not seem to mind. So even Anil was knowing this, that this boy is taking ₹1 per day whenever he goes out to buy some supplies. But even then he did not say anything. He did not mind. See the generous nature of this boy. Okay. Anil made money by, now I would be reading 2 paragraphs. Fine. Then I will explain 2 to 3 paragraphs. Anil made money by fits and starts. He would borrow 1 week, lend the next. He kept worrying about his next check, but as soon as it arrived, he would go out and celebrate. It seems he wrote for magazines, a queer way to make a living. So Anil was a writer, I told you in the beginning, but he could not get much secured job where he would be earning proper fixed salary. No, he was just having hand to mouth existence. He would make money by fits and starts, means whatever he was getting, he was just spending. He would borrow 1 week and lend the next. So he kept on worrying about his next check. So whatever writings, articles for magazines and all, he would get money again. Next day he would, queer means strange, very strange way of making living. Because you never know the next day whether you will be earning money or not, whether you will be living, eating food or not. So that kind of living he's having. Whenever he gets a check, he spends the amount in celebration. One evening, he came home with a small bundle of notes. Now, the twist in the story, beta, from this paragraph onwards. One evening, he earned a bundle of notes saying he had just sold a book to a publisher. So for the very first time, his book was sold to one of the publishers. At night, I saw him tuck the money under the mattress. So this 15-year-old boy, this narrator, was just having an eye on his money. He was seeing that this man is keeping the money under his pillow or under the, sorry, mattress, on the bed under the mattress. And I had been working for Anil for almost a month. And apart from cheating on the shopping, had not done anything in my line of work. He had just done cheating on the shopping. Everything was cheating about this narrator. And I had every opportunity for doing so. Anil had given me a key to the door and I could come and go as I pleased. He was the most trusting person I had ever met. So it's a months now they are living together, more than a month. So he has started trusting Hari Singh, that fake name, you can say that narrator. He has given him the key also, that at whatever time he would like to enter the house or leave the house, he can go. So, and that is last paragraph of this page. That is why it was so difficult to rob him. It's easy to rob a greedy man. Underline, this is the major theme of the chapter. It's easy to rob a greedy man because he can afford to be robbed. But it's difficult to rob a careless man. Sometimes he does not even notice he has been robbed. And that takes all the pleasure out of the work. Pleasure out of the work means thieves feel happy, you know, after stealing. Yes, we have achieved something. But if the person is so careless, like Anil, that whether he does not even bother, he knows that somebody is stealing his amount, every day 1 rupee is being lost. And even then he is not minding. In such case, there is no enjoyment for the thieves. So he's saying, in Anil's case, it's very difficult to enjoy even because he does not bother. Well, it's time I did some real work. I told myself I am out of practice. And if I don't take the money, he will only waste it on his friends. After all, he does not even pay me. So this is the idea behind this act of stealing now. So narrator Hari Singh is thinking that if I do not, steal this amount, definitely Anil is going to waste this money in celebration and going along with his friends. And after all, he does not even pay me. I'm not getting any pay from him. I have to steal the amount. So now you people tell me, how does the thief think Anil will react to the theft? What does, okay, these are the questions for the next phase. We would be reading the questions in the beginning. So we have read so far. We are just left with 2-3 minutes, beta. There is some problem with my laptop. I'm not able to scroll. Okay, now I got it. Who does I refer to in this story? Yes. Just answer me these 3 questions. Raise your hands, beta. Srishti, come on, fast.
I refers to the narrator in the story.
Okay, I refers to the narrator of the story. Second question. What is he a fairly successful hand at? What about others? 2 participants raised hand. Beta answers. Okay, Saksham Grover, you can speak, beta.
He has a fairly successful hand in robbery.
In robbery, in stealing, find whatever word you feel like. So he's quite successful in stealing the amount of others, or he has successful hands at robbing others or at robbery, one and same thing. Third and the last question of the day, what does he get from Anil in return for his work? Srishti and Tanya, they have raised hands. Anybody else who would like to answer? Yes, Bissam, you can speak.
Anil let him cook in his kitchen, and then the thief get the food, and he also get the 1 rupee stealing from the money that he gets from the grocery.
He's not getting this. You will not include 1 rupee. He is not paying that. He is stealing. We're saying what does he get from Anil in return? Anil is just giving him food and shelter. Fine. Anil promised him to give food if he cooks. First condition is that. And along with that, we have seen he has given him shelter in his home. So in return, he's getting food and shelter. But no doubt he is stealing the 1 rupee on daily basis. That is his own act. That is not given by Anil deliberately. Fine. So we have done these 3 questions. And with this, time ends. And from Monday onwards, beta, we would be reading from page number 10 onwards. We would be able to complete this chapter on Monday. It's a very short story. And you will be having your test next week. The details of the test, I would be taking the test of the ball poem, which we have completed yesterday only. So prepare well the ball poem. Fine. And your test day is Monday. So I won't be able to meet you because there are no periods in between. So you prepare well for ball poem, and I would be sending the details in the WhatsApp group only. Okay. Have a nice time, beta, and keep attending your classes.